Your parents and grandparents probably had careers. Maybe they still do, but you probably have a job. There is an important distinction that should be made between a job and a career. A job is something that you tolerate because you want the money, a place where dreams go to die. Everyone is out for themselves, companies included. You don't matter, and if you haven't realised that yet, the world will teach you. A career is something with meaning, that you can follow your dreams and work alongside people who are infectiously motivated and will help you grow to be everything that you can be, to not just reach your potential, but exceed it. This image is taken from Twitter. I don't know which company this particular notice is from, or even if it's legitimate as opposed to a viral joke that we can all laugh at, but irrelevant to where it's from and its authenticity. I'm sure everyone watching has had a job like this. Your time does not matter, your needs do not matter, you do not matter. Only the company and its needs matter. You exist to serve the company as an empty drone without thoughts or ambitions, and don't for a second think that you can vocalize flaws of the company or disagree with those in positions of power. The type of person who finds themselves in a position of power at this type of company is quite often small-minded, stubborn, and angry at the world which failed to notice their obvious excellence, and because the world has wronged them so terribly, it is now your fault. You made the mistake of being in front of them. Step out of line in the smallest way, cause the smallest inconvenience to them, and it will cost you dearly. You thought that you had it bad before. How wrong you were. All the undesirable jobs find their way into your schedule. Your holiday requests are denied. Your voluntary overtime is mandated. You get passed up for promotions and other opportunities completely ignored by management unless it's time to put you down further still. Anytime someone genuine, with ideas for improvement, manages to infiltrate this power structure, they are tolerated for a short time, just long enough for them to cause some extremely minor error, and by the drop of a hat, they're gone, fired and out of the door without consideration. They challenged a good thing, tried to make waves, and were swallowed up in the wake of unchanging bureaucracy. The options are to be pushed out or learn to play by the rules. Free thinking and efficiency are not welcome, and the company does not need nor want to improve. It just wants to exist, to continue crawling along, not quite forwards, but not backwards either. We're a family here. You just need to help the team, are phrases that you've probably heard from jobs before. You know, I know, and they know. Such things are blatant lies, but some agree to play the game. Like a game of poker, where not only do you not know what cards your opponent has, but also the table cards are missing, and even your own cards are nowhere in sight. A huge bluff on all sides, guessing every step of the way with little more than sheer luck preventing collapse of everything. When you are told that a company is like a family, it is always a lie. If it was true, then you wouldn't need to be told. It would be obvious as soon as you walk through the door. The team doesn't exist. A team works together towards a shared goal that they desire more than anything else in the world. Like a sports team working to win a trophy, you can always tell when athletes are there for a paycheck, and who is there because they want to win, to achieve everything that they aspire to. The vast majority of companies exist in this way. They are jobs, rotting from the top down as well as from the bottom up. When it meets in the middle, the company implodes. People lose their jobs, their livelihoods, and select few execs get multi-million-dollar bonuses on the way out. Companies like Thomas Cook or Toys R Us seemingly out of nowhere declare bankruptcy. Even banks run out of money, such as the Silicon Valley Bank. Those responsible for the safe travel of millions every day, like Boeing, continue to operate in ways that endanger not just the lives of people using their service, but everyone on the ground too. This continues based on pure incompetence. Even the government, which one is irrelevant, they are all the same, cannot offer a career, instead, just more jobs. If you question them, you are spreading misinformation, you become a conspiracy theorist. But often people give governments too much credit. They can't even fix potholes. But you believe that they faked the moon landing and kept it secret for decades, discovered and kept aliens secret from the public for decades, and conspired to control the entire world. In reality, people have seen too many movies. Never attribute to malice that which can be explained by incompetence. In stark contrast to all of this, companies that offer careers thrive. When the bar is so low, it's almost inevitable to succeed. Motivated people will work extremely hard, but motivation isn't a default. Neither is it something that a company is entitled to. It's a fine line between motivating staff and bribing the stupid and greedy by flashing rewards in front of them. To walk it perfectly is done by very few. Examples of this will usually become extremely successful, but make no mistake that they will still face controversy and have some disgruntled employees that likely never saw the bigger picture. and was shocked that they were actually expected to do some work. People get really used to working jobs, to pushing pencils and pretending to look busy, at a job that is not just expected, but rewarded. A career will not reward your laziness. It will not punish your excellence, but help it flourish. It will reward your new ideas and your efficiency. Founders and CEOs like Alex Hormozi, Dave Ramsey, and Elon Musk seemingly foster great success in everything they touch. They inspire those who work for them with their own hard work. A leader doesn't make orders. They walk the line and challenge people to work harder than themselves. When Alex started his first gym, he lived in the back room. Some clients kept their memberships because they felt sorry for him. Dave has been bankrupt more than once, but never let it rule his fate. Elon famously stayed with Tesla and continued to fund it on the edge of bankruptcy, as well as working 80-hour weeks and on occasion sleeping at the office. You are unlikely to see the bosses of jobs work like that, and as such you are unlikely to see people work hard under them. It takes commitment that not very many people are willing to provide to gain success. You can be one of them, or you can live a life of mediocrity. Or if you prefer modern day media channels and the companies that have grown around them, look no further than groups like the Sidemen, Matt Armstrong and Mr. Beast. Originally, the Sidemen were a group of individuals who enjoyed playing games, having fun and creating content. They worked relentlessly though. Circa, Miniminter, Vicstar, all uploading daily videos for almost a decade. KSI showing what is possible for a person to achieve when they chase their dreams with everything that they've got. A YouTuber, streamer, boxer, music artist and a businessman. All achieved by one man. Matt began on YouTube fixing cars in restaurant car parks. Now he has his own workshop. All the tools he could ever need. He gets to work on, drive and own supercars that would make anybody envious. As I write the script for this video, Mr. Beast is involved in all kinds of drama, controversy and allegations. I'm not here to talk about any of that. Jimmy started posting to YouTube before most of his viewer base were even born. It took him 10 years to reach 1,000 subscribers. Most of you watching probably have never done anything for 10 years, let alone devote your life to something for so long with so little gratification, reward or encouragement. But he did, and his commitment was rewarded greatly. Now the most subscribed YouTube channel of all time and quite possibly the most famous man on the planet. To achieve such huge productions as Mr. Beast and the Sidemen, you need a large team of equally committed people helping you every step of the way. You need to be able to inspire them and ignite a spark in them they may not have experienced before. Early mornings, late nights, weekends at work and holidays few and far between. Most people will not work like this, or at least not for long, and certainly not without a leader who shows appreciation for the dedication whilst working even harder themselves. Even when you're working on cars like Matt, sometimes you have deadlines to hit. An event a car needs to be ready for, an upload schedule to maintain, or might just be short of hands. So again, you have early mornings, late nights, and weekend work. Cameramen and additional mechanics will resent you if you leave early. Stay only long enough to be seen by the camera. Matt and his father have achieved some crazy things on his channel, and have taken cars down to the chassis only to completely rebuild them. They are an inspiration to his staff, and anyone else who chances upon the channel. If you want a career for yourself, the best thing for you to do is to first land a job. Ideally in the field that you want your career to be in, but this won't always be possible. Take your job for all the skills that they can teach you. Take any opportunities for free courses and pieces of paper that you have learned X, Y, Z. And in your free time, keep learning. The internet is an incredible tool if you use it as one. If you need to, allocate a certain amount of time each day to learning a new skill, whether it's art, analysis, writing, speaking, designing, or athletics. Even just starting 5 or 10 minutes each day. Negotiate with yourself what you are willing to do to achieve your goals. Quite quickly, you will lose yourself in the task and realize that 10 minutes has turned into several hours. Once you master your craft, show it to the world. Show it to anyone who will listen. Pay attention to your harshest critics and try to avoid the praise of people who are being overly generous. Be patient. Even if it's true that whatever you're providing is the best on the market, it will take time for the market to realize this. It might take weeks or months before you get your first sale, first view, or first payment even. Just stay consistent. Make mistakes whilst no one's watching, and learn from them quickly. Grow your portfolio and improve on your product or service. Promote yourself to audiences that are valuable to you and who will be able to utilize your product. Take advantage of platforms like TikTok, Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, eBay, and countless more depending on what you need. Dr. Jordan Peterson famously rewrites every paragraph and even every sentence of his books numerous times before thinking about going to a publisher. If you had to restart your project from the beginning, what would you do differently? Now just go and do that. Implement those changes and make your end result better today than it was yesterday. Take feedback from customers and truly consider what they tell you, the good, the bad, and in particular the ugly. Restrain your annoyance. Filter the response from this customer for the root of the complaint. Is it reasonable? Is it something that you can improve? If yes, then this comment is extremely useful, irrelevant to any colourful language that may be used. So now you kill them with kindness. Thank this customer for the report, inform them that the issue is resolved and you could not have done so without them. Offer them a free service or product and thank them again. Alex is a big proponent of such an exit interview. A customer leaving the door will not be afraid to tell them what you really think, and that makes their opinion very valuable. And if you fix the problem, you just saved yourself a customer and probably gained several through their praises, as well as improving your service for anyone else. Almost nobody will be afraid to tell you what they think. So what are you waiting for? Thank you for watching.